Elon Musk has unleashed a bombshell with nothing to do with rockets or electric vehicles. It's a startling finding that could alter your perception of the future. How genuine is the threat of World War III, and why does Elon Musk believe we're on the verge? Is it time to fear the machines, or can we ride this technological wave to a better future? Welcome back to another exciting video. Today's video is about Elon Musk's final warning for World War III. Before we start the video, please like, subscribe, and press the bell icon. Prepare for a wild ride of revelations as we decipher Elon Musk's final warning and investigate the complicated web of technical developments that have the potential to impact our world forever. Elon isn't going to mince words. He claims we're sleepwalking into World War III, making one wrong decision after another. It's like a deadly game, and Elon is sounding the alarm loudly. He is not alone in his anxiety. He explains it to an interviewer in a chat, and the message is crystal apparent. Elon wants us to look in the mirror and ask ourselves some probing questions. If previous forecasts have failed to materialize, we should reconsider our course. Elon describes the track record as unfavorable. So, what's the deal with this possible nightmare scenario? Consider a bleak procedure in which offense entails taking a heavy hit. Defense is holding its ground with minefields, trenches, and anti-tank fortifications. Superiority in the air? Put it out of your mind. Anti-aircraft missiles rule the skies. Elon draws a bleak picture of tanks as slow-moving death traps. They are not the superheroes we envision. They are susceptible to anti-tank weapons. What is the game changer? Artillery with a long range. Reminds me of the atrocities of World War I, consider drones and ruins. It could be a lovelier sight. Elon underlines throughout the interview that being on the offensive is a sure way to fail. The chances of biting the dust are high, and you want to avoid being on the advancing side. Okay, let us break it down for you. Elon is instructing us on how to traverse the battlefield. More than just guts are required to break through the defenses, trenches, and minefields. You'll need a lot of firepower and people. A combination of rapid planes, tanks, and men would also be required. That is the winning recipe. You strike like lightning through the enemy line, but here's the catch. You can't just let reinforcements kick you out. It's like playing high-stakes chess. You must stay one step ahead. Elon isn't simply throwing about words. He's telling us to delve into the details of World War I, which was brutal, with trenches, mind-boggling casualties, and unspeakable suffering. The sheer number of people who have died is enough to make your jaw drop. The interviewer continues, it's nearly impossible to imagine an end to this madness that doesn't look like the beginning. Land conflicts, anarchy, and unspeakable human misery in the midst of it all. Elon concurs, emphasizing the crux of the issue. He proposed a ceasefire or peace treaty a year ago since he anticipated it. Many people would be killed, and for what? There have been almost no changes in land ownership. It's a horrible cycle, and Elon isn't just speculating here. He begs us to sympathize with both Ukrainian and Russian adolescents trapped in the crossfire. These young soldiers are thrown onto the front lines without their consent. Given the harsh realities of life, it's a plea for mercy. Elon is discussing the cost of war, and their son refuses to return to his parents. And you know what's even more bizarre? Most of these young warriors don't even despise the opposing force. It's like a crazy situation in which young lads who don't even know each other are killing one another because of the decisions of old adults who do. What's the point, you say? Elon unleashed some truth bombs from World War I when young men, strangers, were offing each other on behalf of old dudes who were most likely golfing together. It makes you think, what's the point of it all? The journalist questions Volodymyr Zelensky's lack of interest in meeting President Putin. Should he do so? Elon's position is simple: disregard the political dance and don't send the flower of Ukrainian youth to die in trenches. That is a human request, whether they speak or not. He warns that going on the offensive is a losing proposition. With massive casualties and a bleak past, it's a lose-lose situation. Elon has regularly highlighted concerns for some time, acting as a vigilant messenger, warning about the dangers of AI, and this year, he claims breakthroughs. He's not just talking about technology, he's referring to the point at which you may see a video that appears to be you but is utterly phony. It's a dangerous world out there, and things are getting worse faster than we know. He's teaching us about the bizarre world of deepface videos. These are not your typical cat memes. Someone can make a video of you or me saying anything, and it will look more authentic than the genuine thing. Elon is not babbling when he says that artificial intelligence has advanced to the point where it can outperform human cognition. He has witnessed the progression of GPT-1 to GPT-4. But here's the twist: Elon isn't just sounding the alarm, he's also acknowledging those concerned about AI safety. He virtual pats himself on the back for hosting an AI safety seminar. It has been described as a potential game changer in history. People, put your safety first. Elon, on the other hand, has this vision. He considers AI to be a potential hero. Imagine a future in which we are surrounded by wealth. There are plenty of goods and services. It's like having an excellent genie at our disposal. But wait, Elon isn't going to let us off the hook so easily. He adds a note of caution. Do you know those stories about people getting their every wish granted? They usually do not end well. So, keep your wishes in mind, both general and specific. Silicon Valley is humming with worry these days. Some technological geniuses are concerned that communicating with regulators may sap their creative force. Elon reminds them that being responsible is more essential than restricting creativity. Elon is telling us the truth. Without question, interacting with regulators can be vexing. However, he quickly points out that having a referee in the game is beneficial. Consider it like a sporting event. You wouldn't want to play if there was no referee. The same is true for technology. As a referee, the government maintains fair play and protects public safety. It's truly a no-brainer. And Elon is well-versed in technology. He's been around long enough to observe the ups and downs of the game. He admits that there is often too much naive optimism about technology. Sure, AI can be a force for good, but let's remember that there's always the possibility that things will go wrong. Elon is all about balance, and the likelihood of AI turning rogue is not zero, so we must play it intelligently and keep the potential drawbacks in mind. Here's some advice from Elon: whatever a computer can do is essentially a robot. Yes, even Tesla's elegant cars are like robots on wheels. Anything connected to the internet serves as an endpoint for AI. Elon raises a safety risk, particularly with humanoid robots. Unlike a car, a humanoid robot might likely chase you down the street or up a tree. Elon is telling a story straight out of a Stephen King novel. Consider your car being possessed. But he goes one step further. The rules of the road do not constrain a humanoid robot. It may follow you anywhere. Elon has an idea for a solution: a hardwired local cutoff that cannot be updated via the internet. Consider it a failsafe, a phrase, or something that places the robot in a safe state, a toggle switch. You don't want to go too close to one of these, mainly since they spread like rabbits. Now comes a serious concern. What if your friendly assistant robot gets a software update and no longer wants to be nice? Elon is warning us that we might live in a James Cameron film if we're not careful. The discussion shifts to jobs and labor markets. Elon detonates a bomb. We are in the grip of history's most destructive force. Consider an AI that is smarter than the most intelligent human. It's not a matter of if but of when. Elon anticipates that occupations may become obsolete in the future. You might work for personal fulfillment, but AI could do everything. It's a mind twister, and Elon isn't going to sugarcoat it. The influence on jobs and how people perceive it is a significant unknown in this AI revolution. It's not just about accepting technology as we march into the future, it's also about figuring out how we fit into this scary new world. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content.